Imagine this: you wake up at 6 a.m., not because you have to, but because you want to. The house is quiet, the world is still, and you're sipping your favorite coffee as the first light of dawn spills through the window. You open your journal and write just one sentence, a small action that feels effortless. Over the next year, that one sentence turns into a book. That 6 a.m. wake-up becomes a habit that transforms your energy, your focus, and your life. Sounds magical, right? But here's the truth: it's not magic. It's systems. And in this video, I'm going to show you how small, consistent actions, when done right, can create infinite results. Forget goals. Let's talk about the secret to lasting success: building systems that work for you, even when motivation runs out. In a world obsessed with outcomes, we often overlook the power of small, consistent actions. We set grand goals, dream big, and chase after the finish line, only to find ourselves burned out, frustrated, or stuck in a cycle of unmet expectations. What if the secret to lasting success and fulfillment lies not in the goals we set, but in the systems we create? What if, instead of fixating on the destination, we focused on the journey, the daily habits, routines, and processes that compound over time to produce infinite results? This is the essence of systems thinking, a shift from outcome-driven goals to process-oriented systems. It's about designing a framework that allows you to make progress effortlessly, day by day, without relying on willpower or motivation. In this video, we'll explore why systems are more effective than goals, how to build them, and how small actions, when repeated consistently, can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Goals are seductive. They give us a clear target to aim for, a sense of direction, and a rush of excitement when we imagine achieving them. But goals have inherent flaws that often undermine their effectiveness. Goals are finite. Once you achieve a goal, what's next? You might feel a temporary sense of accomplishment, but soon after, you're left searching for the next big thing. This creates a never-ending cycle of chasing outcomes without ever finding lasting satisfaction. Goals rely on motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes, leaving you stranded when you need it most. If your success depends on feeling motivated, you're setting yourself up for failure. Goals can be demoralizing. When you don't reach a goal, it's easy to feel like a failure. This negative self-perception can sap your confidence and make it harder to try again. Goals ignore the process. Goals focus on the end result, but the real magic happens in the daily grind, the small actions that compound over time. By fixating on the destination, you miss out on the joy and growth that come from the journey. Systems, on the other hand, are designed to focus on the process rather than the outcome. A system is a set of habits, routines, and practices that you follow consistently, regardless of how you feel or what results you're seeing in the short term. Here's why systems are more effective. Systems are infinite. Unlike goals, which have an endpoint, systems are ongoing. They become a part of your lifestyle, ensuring that you continue to make progress long after you've achieved any specific goal. Systems are process-oriented. They shift your focus from the destination to the journey. When you have a system in place, you're not worried about the outcome, you're focused on showing up and doing the work every day. Systems compound over time. Small, consistent actions may seem insignificant in the moment, but over time, they add up to extraordinary results. This is the power of compounding, the same principle that turns a small investment into a fortune over decades. Systems build habits. Habits are the backbone of success. When you create a system, you're essentially designing a set of habits that work together to move you closer to your desired outcome. Systems reduce decision fatigue. By automating your actions, systems eliminate the need to rely on willpower or motivation. You don't have to decide what to do each day, your system tells you. Creating a system is both an art and a science. It requires self-awareness, experimentation, and a willingness to adapt. Here's a step-by-step guide to building systems that work for you. 1. Start with your why. Before you create a system, you need to understand your underlying motivation. Why do you want to achieve a particular outcome? What values or principles drive you? Your why will serve as the foundation for your system, keeping you committed even when the going gets tough. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, your why might be to improve your health, feel more confident, or set a positive example for your family. This deeper purpose will help you stay focused on the process rather than the scale. 2. Break it down into small actions. Systems thrive on simplicity. Instead of overwhelming yourself with big, ambitious tasks, break your desired outcome into small, manageable actions. These actions should be so easy that you can do them even on your worst days. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, your system might involve writing 200 words a day. This small action is achievable and sustainable, and over time, it will add up to a completed manuscript. 3. Create a routine. Consistency is key to making systems work. Design a routine that incorporates your small actions into your daily life. Whether it's a morning ritual, an evening wind down, or a midday break, find a time and place where you can consistently execute your system. For example, if your system involves exercising, you might schedule a 20-minute workout every morning before breakfast. By making it a non-negotiable part of your routine, you're more likely to stick with it. 4. Track your progress. Tracking your actions helps you stay accountable and provides a sense of accomplishment. Use a journal, app, or calendar to record your daily progress. Over time, you'll see how your small actions add up, which can be incredibly motivating. For example, if your system involves saving money, you might track your daily expenses and savings in a spreadsheet. Watching your savings grow over time can reinforce your commitment to the system. 5. Iterate and improve. No system is perfect from the start. Be willing to experiment, make adjustments, and refine your approach. If something isn't working, don't be afraid to tweak it until it does. For example, if your system for learning a new language involves studying for 30 minutes a day but you find it hard to focus, you might try breaking it into 2 15-minute sessions instead. To illustrate the power of systems, let's look at a few real-world examples. 1. Fitness. Instead of setting a goal to lose 20 pounds, create a system that involves daily exercise and healthy eating. For example, exercise for 30 minutes every morning. Eat a serving of vegetables with every meal. Drink a glass of water before each meal. These small actions, when repeated consistently, will lead to weight loss over time, without the pressure of a specific goal. 2. Writing. Instead of setting a goal to write a novel, create a system that involves daily writing. For example, write 200 words every day. Spend 10 minutes brainstorming ideas each morning. Read for 20 minutes every evening to fuel your creativity. By focusing on the process rather than the outcome, you'll make steady progress toward completing your novel. 3. Financial independence. Instead of setting a goal to save $10,000, create a system that involves consistent saving and spending habits. For example, automate a monthly transfer to your savings account. Track your expenses daily. Cook at home 5 nights a week. These small actions will help you build wealth over time, regardless of how much you earn. The beauty of systems lies in their simplicity. By focusing on small, consistent actions, you create a ripple effect that leads to infinite results. Here's how it works. Momentum builds over time. When you take small actions every day, you build momentum that carries you forward. Even on days when you don't feel like it, the habit of showing up keeps you moving. Compounding amplifies results. Just as compound interest grows your money over time, small actions compound to produce extraordinary results. A 1% improvement every day leads to a 37x improvement over a year. Systems create freedom. When your actions become automatic, you free up mental energy to focus on other areas of your life. You no longer have to rely on willpower or motivation, your system does the work for you. Systems foster resilience. Life is unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable. But when you have a system in place, you're better equipped to handle challenges. You can adjust your actions without losing sight of the bigger picture. Adopting a systems-oriented mindset requires a fundamental shift in how you think about success. Instead of asking, "What do I want to achieve?" ask, "What kind of person do I want to become?" This shift in focus allows you to align your actions with your values and identity, creating a sense of purpose and fulfillment that goes beyond any specific goal. For example, instead of setting a goal to run a marathon, you might adopt the identity of a runner. Your system would then involve running regularly, eating well, and prioritizing recovery. By focusing on becoming a runner, you'll naturally progress toward running a marathon, and beyond. In a world that glorifies big achievements and overnight success, it's easy to overlook the power of small, consistent actions. But true success isn't about reaching a destination, it's about designing a journey that aligns with your values, habits, and identity. By creating systems instead of chasing goals, you unlock the infinite potential of compounding progress. So, start small. Focus on the process. And trust that your daily actions, no matter how insignificant they may seem, will lead to extraordinary results over time. Remember, it's not about what you achieve, it's about who you become along the way. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.